All right, brothers, welcome back. Past Master Fermaint here from Odenton Lodge, 209. It is, I don't know what it is about these cold days, and maybe it's because I grew up in Chicago and northern Illinois, but these cold days seem to have like the most kind of beautiful sights, right? It's just the sun is full on again today. It's a little windy, but not that bad. And I think it is 33 degrees, and I feel fantastic. I did just work out, so that could have something to do with what's going on. But anyways, so today I was doing my regular off gym kind of routine. I have this set of stairs, like outside staircase that I use. I do a series of up and downs, squats, and all that kind of good stuff there that I just kind of picked up because I'm not like a personal trainer or anything like that. I just learn these things like anybody else. Anyways, so the things that I was thinking about obviously was kind of related to the tenets of Freemasonry and what they mean, especially in comparison to our modern society and whatnot. And last couple times we were talking about temperance and prudence and why those things are important, right? Or I think why they are important. And then also why I think that our society doesn't necessarily find them to be as important as we do. So the next one that I wanted to talk about was fortitude. And I know it's a little windy, so hopefully it's not messing up this audio too bad. Well, I know that breeze will. So we'll switch it up. Anyways, so fortitude. That mental toughness, right? That ability to keep on going despite those outside things that might affect how you make decisions and whatnot. Right now, that sounds hard. That sounds like no fun, right? And I think that really is. I think that kind of hits the nail on the head, right? We are a brand. Freemasonry, right, is a brand that prides itself on, making good men better, but you have to be a good man first, right? And a mentally tough individual, and in this case, a mentally tough man, is able to overcome adversity because he already has it in his mind to do so. And isn't looking for someone else to do that for him. Isn't looking for, isn't looking for someone to come along and kind of push the hard out of the way, right? But more importantly, I think that fortitude kind of represents, right, is doing the hard things, doing what is usually the right thing, right? Doing the hard thing, despite what other people want you to do, right? Believe it or not, a lot of our society don't want you to do those hard things. They want you to take the easy route, right? And moreover, they want you to do what they want. So what do I mean by that? So I know it's a little bit cryptic in a sense, but this is something I kind of learned as a senior warden and worshipful master, right? And then even as a manager in my regular work life. Just as you have that feeling of, I want to take the easy route. Everyone else around you does too, right? And if you are in a leadership role, those same people, not only do they not want to have to do it, they want you to not want them to do it either, right? And so you will get the negativity about everything that you decide, all your plans. You'll always have someone there to tell you that won't work that way, can't get there from here, right? And excuse me, and being able to keep going despite that, right? Or recognizing that it is not, their opinion is great, appreciate their opinion, but it's not something that you can rely on, right? You have to dismiss those things and keep moving forward to your objective, right? And there's no shortage of it, right? There's always going to be someone. I mean, it's never just someone, right? It's always someone's. There's always multiple people that are willing to tell you that your idea is a bad idea, or that your idea won't work, or that it's been tried before. That's one of my favorites, right? Well, we tried to do that last time and it didn't work. And I catch myself doing that, right? I'll do that. We tried and failed. Well, so what, right? So anyways, all that to say, that noble and steady purpose of mind that enables you to just keep moving forward despite what the naysayers are telling you, right? And the naysayers, I mean, that's the nice way of putting it, right? You will have people in this world that don't just tell you it's a bad idea. They will downright threaten you at times, where they think that your idea is not only a bad, like it's not going to work idea. They think that your idea is detrimental in some way, and that they are going to crusade almost to make sure that you cannot achieve what you think is the right thing to achieve. There's people that do this, right? I mean, we see it today in our everyday lives, right? It's always like kind of off in the distance, right? You think of it as kind of like a crazy thing, like, it's never going to happen to me, right? It's usually, you'll see it on the news or something like that, right? And you think it's like a crazy thing and that can't happen to you, but it does. It happens to you every day, especially when you get put in these positions of leadership. Now, mind you, every man is in a position of leadership, right? You should be a leader of yourself, right? Leading your own body, leading your own mind. But oftentimes you're at least, a leader of your family, or a leader of your friendship circle, or at work, or, in this case, a leader at the lodge, right? That it's not only the worshipful master that is a leader, right? Those past masters are all leaders, because who does the worshipful master look up to but the past masters, right? What about the historian of your lodge? What about your senior warden, right? The junior warden? Even the stewards are leaders, right? Everyone in the lodge has an opportunity to be a leader. Actually, take that back. It's not even an opportunity, right? It is a expectation, because you're all good men on the verge, or on the mission of becoming better men, and hope to achieve it once you get to that celestial lodge. And so being a good leader requires support from those around you. And in order to support your leaders well, is to mirror them, or mirror their fortitude, right? Mirror their resolve to achieve the goals set forth, right? And if you're not doing that, if you recognize yourself that, hey, you know what, I'm a negative person, right? Maybe, you never, you always are looking for ways to shoot down an idea. There's certainly, criticism is certainly appreciated, right? We don't want to just be, yes, worshipful master, that's a great idea, I'm glad you thought of it. But we want to be constructive with our criticism in order to support, the lodge and the support, or not even just the lodge, right? Support the leaders around us. But as a leader, having that mental toughness and the fortitude to achieve success, it definitely falls upon you to do, because you're your own man. And then recognizing that, there's a lot of people that don't want that, right? Like I said at the beginning of this talk, it sounds hard, right? It sounds like I don't want to do that. As a matter of fact, I don't want to do it so much that I don't think that you should want to do it either, right? So, anyways, keep that in mind, okay, brothers? Now, again, I'll do the quick one, kind of, a good old military style, what we talked about, all that good stuff. So, fortitude, right? What does it mean for Freemasons, right? It's just what it means for everyone else, right? It's just a standard thing, a tenet that we all hold dear. That mental toughness to achieve your goals or drive towards your goals, regardless of what others might say or other environmental pressures might exist, right? And then at the same time, fortitude, I think, is also something that falls into what the support structure is, right? What the line officers are, and just the members of the lodge, right? You need to have fortitude in order to support the worshipful master in his endeavors, because his endeavors are the lodge's endeavors, right? No worshipful master is doing anything for themselves. They're doing it for the lodge, and we as members of the lodge, both past masters and the body of the lodge, right, the bulk, and even the newest members, we are there to support the lodge together under the leadership of the worshipful master. All of us using our collective fortitude to make sure that happens, to make sure that it is successful, right? And then, that's it, right? So to me, fortitude, there it is. All right, brothers, here we go. 12 minutes and 45 seconds. Try to get it done. Hopefully it wasn't too much wind in there. And again, another beautiful day, guys. It is, I got the sun shining. It is warming up. I think it's probably, it was 32 at the beginning of this. But it feels like it's warming up. It's going to be a great day. All right, brothers. Have a good one.